Metaverse, das nächste Stichwort ist lanciert und zwar lanciert für eine weitere Umfrage, meine Damen und Herren. Und die Frage, die wir jetzt lancieren, heißt Metaverse. Was denken Sie denn? Wird das ein Milliardenbusiness oder einfach ein Haufen heiße Luft? Stimmen Sie jetzt ab in der App. Wir lösen nachher gleich auf und die Frage, die kommt natürlich wieder nicht von ungefähr, denn wir tauchen jetzt ein ins Metaverse. Metaverse, das steht für virtuelle Realitäten. Eines der bekanntesten Beispiele ist sicher das sich im Aufbau befindliche Metaverse von Mark Zuckerberg, der Firma Meta, vormals Facebook, wo im Moment Milliarden investiert werden, aber auch andere große Player investieren unglaublich viel Geld in den Aufbau solcher virtueller Welten. Und ebenfalls ein Player im Aufbau einer solchen Welt ist Somnium Space, eine Open, Social and Persistent Virtual Reality World, wie es der Gründer und CEO Arthur Sychov beschreibt. Er beschäftigt sich bereits seit mehr als 2 Dekaden mit virtuellen Welten, darunter auch Second Life, das wird den einen oder anderen von Ihnen vielleicht noch ein Begriff sein. Und mit dem technologischen Fortschritt soll nun aber eine ganz neue Ära möglich sein, was diese virtuellen Welten angeht. Was heißt denn das jetzt konkret für Unternehmen? Werden wir bald nicht mehr nur in dieser realen Welt, sondern auch mit einer zweiten Existenz in der virtuellen Metawelt unterwegs sein? Denn schon heute werden tatsächlich Hunderttausende Dollar gezahlt, damit Leute sich Grundstücke kaufen können. Zum Beispiel wurde erst kürzlich 450.000 Dollar gezahlt, damit jemand das Grundstück neben dem Rapper Snoop Dogg haben konnte. Unglaublich. Also was kommt da auf uns zu? Arthur Sychov wird uns sicherlich Antworten geben können, aber er ist nicht hier, nein, er meldet sich direkt aus dem Metaverse. Ladies and Gentlemen, welcome straight out of the Somnium Space, Arthur Sychov. So, planet Earth to Somnium Space. Can you hear us, Arthur?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Do you hear me? Hello.
Perfect. We can hear you, and I would say the stage is yours.
All right. Thank you very much for having me. I come from Metaverse, from Somnium Space, right now live. You see beautiful sunset here, while I'm also in Prague, so quite far away from you. But that doesn't mean we cannot meet here inside the Metaverse, and actually I cannot talk to you from the Metaverse. Thank you for the introduction. My German is not perfect, but I understood many things. And today I just wanted to show you that the metaverse, which many people speak about, and between us, not many people understand what it is. The metaverse is actually not the hype word, and it's not something which is 20 years in the future. It is real today, and many things are possible today to do inside the metaverse. While I'll be talking, I'll be walking a little bit. I don't have too much time to walk all over the place. This is the huge world, but I'll try to show you some things so I can teleport here on the roof and show you around. So everything you see behind me, I'm in virtual reality right now. I'm live in this world, and everything you see in the distance right there, all those buildings here across the lake, these are all buildings of people, of our community, of companies and individuals who build in Somnium Space their own experiences. Of course, everything is running on the blockchain. And why I say, of course, not because blockchain is another hype word. Forget about hype. We are against hype. We are for the use case. And I'll explain you why. When I said that many people talk about metaverse, but not many people understand what it is, I can tell you at least our view of what the metaverse is, what we in Somnium believe the metaverse is. For us, in order for something to be the metaverse, it needs to have at least 3 main pillars. Number 1 is it has to be immersive. What I'm doing right now, I'm inside virtual reality. For me, or for you, I'm on a flat screen on TVs. For me, I'm inside VR and I am immersed in this experience. I see the sunset, I see my hands, I see this beautiful building, which is very tall, and I can see and understand how high the building is, how far that lighthouse is, how far that building is right there. I can feel it like as if I'm in real life. And that is important because if you want to be in the metaverse, if you want to call something a metaverse, it has to be immersive, because we as humans, we evolved in immersive environment. We communicate with our environment or with other people in a natural spatial way, meaning spatial sound, meaning we see stereoscopically and we can communicate with people. That's how we evolved as human beings, and that's what we are used to, and that's what VR brings to us as an opportunity. So that's number one. It has to be immersive. The future of the metaverse, in our opinion, is immersive. Now, number two, it has to be decentralized. And that's where the blockchain comes in. Why decentralized? The reason for that is if we want a metaverse, a truly huge global metaverse to exist, and again, that will be not one metaverse, but many. But if we want that experience as the whole to exist and progress, it has to be decentralized. People need to be able to control their digital possessions, their digital identity. It should not be on the server of one company. God, no, hopefully never happens. It should be decentralized. You as the user, you should be able to control your future, your possessions, your money flow inside the metaverse. And the best tool to decentralize metaverse right now, or decentralized ownership, digital ownership, is blockchain. So far, there is no better tool on the planet to actually perform decentralized actions and actually decentralize things. So let's recap. One is immersive. We believe primarily VR for the metaverse. Two is decentralized, meaning that you have to be able to control your things. And number three is persistence. And that is important to understand what persistence is, because many people forget about this. Persistence is when you see the same thing as others at the same time, no matter where you are in the world. And let me show you what I mean. Just give me 1 second. I'll actually quickly show you. So if I zoom in here, if I go and look at this, let's turn around. There is a beautiful moon rising up right now. And if I just go into the tablet and zoom in here and put my camera like this moon is now covered by this cloud. And it creates this, all the clouds are randomly generated. The weather is randomly generated. All is real time. And if I would be standing next to you right now with me here, and you would be standing in VR with me, we could turn around and I would say to you, look how beautifully this cloud is actually covering the moon. You would see the same thing as I see in real time. And that is persistence, meaning that if you have common experience with other people in virtual environment together, if you change something in this virtual environment, if you leave a car somewhere there, or if you light up the I don't know, the lighthouse, for example, we all see this in the same time. And that's called persistence. So we as human beings can actually live in the same environment, and experience the same environment. So these are three pillars. There are many more things which we can discuss about the metaverse, but if one of those pillars which I named, virtual reality, immersive, decentralized, and of course persistent, if you have those three things, then we can start talking about some experience as the metaverse. If only two things are true, for example, it could be decentralized and it could be persistent, but it's not in virtual reality. In my opinion, in our opinion, it's not a metaverse, it's maybe a game. If something is just a virtual reality, but it's not decentralized, like a centralized experience, then it's not a metaverse. It's a maybe social VR experience, but it's not a metaverse, because metaverse opens up opportunities for every person on the planet because it uses decentralized technology. 2 billion people in the world don't have access to bank accounts. They're smart people. They want to participate in the economy, but they cannot. And what metaverse brings, and we believe what metaverse will bring, is not just gaming or not just leisure or not just headquarters of the business. It's the ability for people to connect immersively and to create together value, to participate in the economy by being, self-sustainable, by being decentralized, but also working together towards one goal in a persistent real-time metaverse. So I think this is one of the things we believe. There are many other aspects. Of course, there's many other cool things you can do in metaverse. Like, I don't know, I can just go in and fly from my camera, and now I can drop down, and I can bring my camera back, and I can actually show you while I have time. And I hope moderator will tell me how much time I have, because I can talk forever about this. Some people who know me, they know. I can show you how I talk to you right now. So this is the digital camera I use to talk to you at the moment. I use my avatar is an NFT. I can go to the avatar system, go to blockchain. It scans my wallet, and it will show me. It does it in real time, and it will show me what NFT avatars, what blockchain avatars do I own, and I'll be able to choose those avatars. So let me see. It shows me, okay. By the way, why it takes a little bit of time? Because it fetches the information directly live from the blockchain. So I can click on this avatar. It will load to me. I can have a look at it, and I can say, yeah, that looks good. I can click on use avatar, and now I'm suddenly a beautiful lion, or at least in my opinion, beautiful lion. So this is, ladies and gentlemen, the peak in the metaverse. Mind you, I'm not talking about the metaverse in theory. I'm actually inside the metaverse right now. I am walking here, as you can see. I am located here next to the water. These kayaks, for example, they're also NFTs. All is usable in real time, and all is live. And people meet here every day for different reasons: business meetings, theatrical experiences, discos, product presentations, just socializing. All of the things are happening every day, and the number of people is growing. So when someone will tell you, hey, why is the land, for example, in Somnium Space have been sold for, I don't know, $50,000, $100,000? Probably it's just because of speculation. Not really. It's because people can actually use those NFT tokens for their own good. The company can actually build something and create an event. Person can build their own experience and socialize with other people. So, forget about all the hype. Forget about all the things. When someone tells you the metaverse does not exist yet, now you know it does. When someone tells you that NFTs is only a hype, you can say, actually, there are real use cases for the NFTs which can be used today, right now. I'm using my avatar. For me, this is a very important NFT because this is my digital identity, and I want to look like that, for example. And when they tell you that Twitter is also the metaverse, you can now tell them, not really, because it's not immersive and it's not decentralized. So probably it's an experience, probably it's social experience, but it's definitely not the metaverse. So I think with that, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer those questions, and we can dive into that topic deeper. I hope you can still hear me.
Thank you very much, Arthur.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I will join you now.
All right. Okay.
But
that is, where are you?
My first question is, how can you find me?
Depending where you are, you tell me, oh, let me have a look, actually. I might see you. Are you in VR already?
I have no idea where I am.
Well, that's good. The world is huge. You see, that's persistence. It means that we are somewhere apart in the big world. I'm looking at the map. There are several people roaming around.
I can see something like a big avatar of you in front of me.
Big avatar of me in front of you.
Yeah, it looks a bit like that.
What's your nickname? Any chance that you're Optic or something? Could be. I'm going to try to find you. You see, ladies and gentlemen, that is the reality of the live persistent metaverse, that we are now in a huge world, and I'm trying to find, the person right there, but we might not even succeed. Oh, I think I know where you are. Okay, I'm coming to you. Are you seeing some hover bikes and some other machines in front of you?
Ich habe etwas dünne Arme. Haptik is my name.
Optic, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming to you. I see you on the map. I already see you live. You should be starting to see me soon. Look around. You see someone coming, marching towards
I have to get up. Oh my God.
Exactly. You see, you have to work for the metaverse. It also, it's a little bit of exercise. 1 second. All right. I don't know why you ended up here, actually, but it's a beautiful parcel.
I think I'll get seasick in any minutes.
No. I'm right next to you already. You should see me right now.
Oh, I can see you now.
All right.
Yes.
Here we go, Mr.
Great.
Optic. Applause.
Hello.
We found each other. Hey. Hello.
You found me.
Yes, sir. So, how do you feel?
You have any idea how I'm looking?
I do. You have a basic Somnium avatar. You look awesome, by the way. I have to say, you look awesome.
But my arms are so thin.
Yeah, you have to eat more. What can I say? Look, I'll look like you.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's you and me.
Yeah.
Now we're like brothers.
Nice. Okay, so my problem now is we have a lot of questions out of the audience.
That is good.
But I can't read them.
We can only guess, maybe. Shall we guess
No. Let me have a short look.
I think I know what the most question will be like, what the heck? I think that's the most question actually there.
One of the questions is, how can I enter into the Somnium space?
Okay, good question. Very simple. Somnium space is actually available from any type of devices. You can enter from the mobile phone to the highest end PC VR with full haptic bodysuit. So where we are right now is the holy grail, the most immersive version of Somnium space, the persistent VR world. For this, you just need a PC and a VR headset. Right now, you can get both for around about 2,000 euros, and you can do what we're doing right now. So that's the highest possible. But you can also, yes, you see, I'm real, huh?
Yeah.
He touched me, and he's there, and I'm here. We're 1,500
I'm sorry.
miles away. No problem.
I wanted to disturb you.
No problem. No problem. So, and actually, by the way, thank you that I did it, because if I'd be wearing Tesla suit right now, which is the full body haptic suit, I could feel the touch. For real, I could feel on my body the touch of the person in VR.
Oh, really?
Who is thousands miles away. I can actually feel it. I can feel the rain. I can feel the touch. I can feel the force, the wind, and everything else that's already working today inside Somnium space. So again, many things which people think they are 30 years away, they're real today. Okay, let me use some God power and make light so everybody can see you better. All right.
Oh.
You see, and the thing is, do you see that firework behind the building? Do you see that firework?
Yeah, I can see it.
Exactly. We all can see it in the same time, and that's persistence. That's what I was talking about before.
Yeah.
We share the moment. I can turn around and say, look how beautiful that thing is, and you say, oh wow, actually it is. And that's very important, because we humans are, we used to share different environments, but we always share them together, and we experience the same thing.
Yeah.
And that makes immersion more deeper.
I still have another question from the audience.
Yes.
What about the metaverse and sustainability?
It's the most sustainable way to meet and socialize which people have ever invented so far, because we now speak to each other while you are 1,000 miles away. Normally, when you invited me to the conference, you said, Adler, will you be able to fly here and present? And I said, what? I said, I'm sorry. Why would I do it? Of course, I love to see you, but why would I do it if I can actually greet you and meet you in VR and present the metaverse from VR instead of flying thousands of miles, burning through all the fuel and time and energy and everything to do what I can do right now? So that answers your question. Of course, there are many other aspects how it's better, but I think that answers the question. It's the most efficient yet realistic way to meet with each other and socialize, invented by people so far.
That's a good argument, but what about the energy use for this space?
I mean, you use computers anyways. To use the computer and VR headset, it's slightly a little bit more energy than to use computer normally.
How much is slightly a little bit more?
it depends how you use it. I mean, I'm just using laptop right now. You are probably on laptop as well. Yeah. That is not much energy at all. Again, it's much less than if I drive there, or if I burn all the energy to fly there and be in the hotel and stay there. You understand? It's much more efficient, quicker, yet very realistic way to meet people and socialize and work and discuss ideas and cooperate together.
Okay, so let me have another look into the real world.
Yes. Oh my God, he's going back to real world. Look at him.
No, I'll come back soon.
I don't understand.
How far is that all from Matrix?
That is an interesting question. Thank you for that. I can tell you like this. For some people and with some headset and with some experience, it's very close, because you can confirm it to me right now. When you are in VR and you're not looking in the real world, you quickly forget where are you looking in the real world, which way are you facing? You don't know, you become disorienting because your brain believes that you're inside Somnium right now. And that's the trick, because then, so basically by doing this, you're already 90% there. And then it's just another 10% by wearing a full haptic suit so that you can feel the environment, wearing full body tracking so that you can track your body fully, but you're actually solving the last 10%. The 90% is already solved by you augmenting your vision, real vision, by audio-visual inputs from the headset, and you're completely disoriented. Right now, this thing for you, this avatar, is huge. You know the scale. You know that it's probably like 30 meters high. I can actually turn the camera here. That's what we see here. That's actually the company who builds cars and motorbikes here in Somnium Space, and they sell them. They probably sold like 500,000 worth of motorbikes already, but that's a different story. I actually own one, which is very cool. So yeah, you see, and now he moved there.
Oh,
he's trying to run away from me. Don't run away from me.
Where are you? Sorry.
Yeah, so look at this car.
I'm just discovering that thing, so
come
I
here,
have to figure it out.
Exactly. Come here. It's a beautiful, beautiful showcase of company headquarters. That's how they build their headquarters. The car. No, you're here. You're here.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So the company headquarters, they build this car because they were selling these cars, breaking through the wall, and they freeze it in a moment and they put it. You can see how huge the car is, right? You can see that it's scale. And again, I bet you don't know where the audience is right now, which direction you're facing. You're just, you're in the metaverse.
The audience is here.
Yeah, maybe somewhere. You don't know. He doesn't.
Right?
Maybe he's, exactly. Like,
but I can feel the couch on my leg.
Ah, okay. You're cheating. All right. Okay, good. So, that's Matrix is, it will not be like click and then we are suddenly all in the Matrix. It's a gradual immersion and of headsets and experiences getting better and better over time. But as I said, we are 90% there already. Many people just don't know about it.
Yeah. So we had a voting in front of your speech, and the question was, is the metaverse a billion business? Is it just a lot of hot air, or is it something in between?
And everything is wrong, because it's not a billion, it's multiple trillions dollars business. And the reason for that is not because I envision that, we'll earn all the money in the world, blah, blah, blah. Not really.
Yeah.
I know that that's the next platform for people to socialize, communicate, and cooperate. When you put those things together with those three pillars I told you before about immersion, decentralization, and persistence, when you combine those three things, then you make magic, because people will want to be there and they will want to make economical activity inside. There is actually no limit of how much this economy can grow in the future. And I think trillion would be not even enough to describe this. For us as Somnium, we build tools for other people to build experiences. So we're a platform. For us, we just build the layer, the base layer, which is decentralized, and you control your environment and you control your economical activity. And then we just give you the tool and say, go build whatever you want.
Yeah.
Go build your own metaverse inside the metaverse.
So here in the audience, 27% say it is a billion-dollar business, or perhaps more, as you said. Then 36% say it is just a lot of hot air. And the rest says it is
and do you know
something
why?
in between.
And do you know why? because majority of experiences so far, and I'm sorry to say that, people can say that I'm trying to be negative or something, but what we've seen so far from other companies, it's just lots of marketing activities, lots of money spent on marketing and ballooning the hot air, trying to sell you something without actually showing you what the real product could be.
Are you talking about Facebook?
We are talking about Facebook, but there are even worse examples. Facebook at least tries to do something, not successfully actually very much, but let's say they try to do something, they at least try to show you some product. But I'm talking about companies who have no product at all or a very rudimentary product, and they try to sell you land or ideas or crypto, whatever they try to sell you without actually talking to you from their own product. The reason why we're doing it today here, right now, like this, is to show the people that what we're talking about is actually very real. This is not a hot air, it's a usable thing which you can do today, right now. It's a big difference in just, if we just stand on the, you know, I hate when people talk about metaverse from Zoom, like from just a Zoom call and a webcam, like that's the worst case scenario.
But talking about differences, what's the difference between Somnium Space and Meta from Facebook? So the metaverse from Facebook.
There are many differences, but I think the main difference is the way what we believe in. They believe in a centralized control. They believe in that one company has to control everything. We believe that the experience, the economical activity has to be decentralized, has to be in the control of people, in their own hands, and people are the best vehicle to decide what they want to do with their money and with their experience, not us. We build the tool. If we build the tool successfully, people will make their own decisions and they will come to us. If we don't, we don't. You know, we don't come to it. Our business model is not advertising or is not user data. We don't want to sell your data. We don't want to even know who you are. We don't care. We want you to build amazing things. And if you do so, then we succeed as well together with you. That's the biggest difference between us and Meta. And of course, I mean, look at our avatars. We're handsome. And in Meta, I'm not sure.
Arthur, the stage direction just said that I have to go back to the real world. It was a pleasure to meet you in the Somnium space.
Let's do a virtual hug. Let's do a virtual hug.
Can we do a hug? You can feel the hug. I can't feel anything.
All right.
Yes. Thank you very much, Arthur.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Pleasure. Bye-bye. See you in the metaverse.
Oh. So. Ich brauche erstmal eine Reisetablette. Okay. Ja, das Metaverse und eigentlich alles, das in irgendeiner Form mit Digitalisierung zu tun hat, das besteht heute noch aus Einsen und Nullen, basiert also auf dem Dualsystem. Das könnte sich allerdings bald ändern und für uns eine ganz neue Dimension der Digitalisierung erschließen, dann nämlich, wenn wir